very good day, everyone. I'm Darshini Alkudray here. Today, my group and I would like to present a forum here. Our topic is let's move to our topic today, which is we should ban usage of plastic bags in grocery stores or not. My Before that, I would like to introduce y'all my group member name, which is Izara, Itzwan, Hannah, and Ren. So, what is plastic bag? Plastic bag is a type of container made of thin, flexible, and plastic textiles. Plastic bags are used for containing and transporting goods such as foods, products, producer, ice, magazines, chemicals, and waste. Many countries are introducing legalization to phase out lightweight plastic bags because plastics never fully breaks down, causing everlasting pollution of plastics and environmental effects. Every year, about 1 to 5 trillion plastic bags are used and discarded around the world. From point of sale of destination, plastic bags have a lifetime of 12 minutes. Therefore, today, plastic usage of before that usage of plastic bags is wide enough and most commonly used in grocery stores. Therefore, today we are here to discuss about we should ban the usage of plastic bags in grocery stores. There are disadvantage and disadvantage of banning plastic bags in grocery stores. So let's have a look at our first panelist saying about. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nur Izara binti Baharudin and metric number is F21A1169. Thanks to moderator for the question. In my opinion, I think we should ban the plastic bag in grocery store because of it is very harmful to human health. It is dangerous because it can disrupt a body hormone and it can cause a hormonal imbalance. The chemical used in the production of plastic are toxic and detrimental to human body. By using biodegradable plastic, we can control of plastic bag because the plastic bag are containing of chemical compound like lead, cadmium and mercury. So this toxin also can lead to cancer, immune system problem and childhood development issues. Besides that, this chemical also can also found in plastic bottles and food packaging materials. That's all.
Thank you, Sarah. As you said, plastic bags are harmful for human. Do you agree with the opinion panel three?
Thank you, moderator Tashmi and all panelists. My name is Hana Hadira binti Ali with matric number F21A1083. For me, I think I did not agree with Zara's point just now. Just like how she highlight that the plastic could harm the human health, right? I think I have my opinion here. The alternative way that we have in the world right now is by using the biodegradable plastic. Uh, but actually, the fact that most people did not know is that biodegradable plastic itself is actually contain more harmful chemical content compared to the conventional ones. So I can see that the bio-based and biodegradable materials are no safer than the conventional one. In fact, the bioplastic are just as toxic as the other plastic bag. So, I can relate if these harmful substances enter the water stream, which is our water sources, it will definitely contaminate the water sources, and the water sources that we use is for our daily life, but just like rain, taking shower and so on. So if we use this contaminated water, it will eventually affect our body health and human health. So I think I disagree with Zara's point just now. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah, for your explanation. Now let's move to our panelists to Ren. Do you agree that we should ban plastic usage of plastic bags in grocery stores? Ren?
Sorry, you did not open your mic.
Okay, sorry. Thank you for the question. And first, my name is Renisha Yasun, and my metric number is F21A1237. And I agree to ban the use of plastic bag, and I do not agree with Hannah's point where she said the use of biodegradable is more harmful than the conventional plastic bag, right? Uh, so, uh, other than using biodegradable plastic, we still have a better alternative by using our own groceries bags like tote bag. Tote bag is very durable and can be reused many times because it can last at least 4 years, and it means we also utilizing earth resource and reducing waste. By using our own groceries bag also, we don't have to worry about chemical that can harm ourselves, and it more convenient for us. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ren, for the deep detail about plastic bags. How about Izwan? Izwan, do you agree banning the usage of plastic bags in grocery stores?
Okay, thank you for moderator and panelist. My name is Muhammad Izan Izri bin Muhammad Imran with which number F21A1129. I totally disagree with Rand's statement, which is we should not ban plastic bags because plastic bags were created to meet specific requirements. Papers, which is regarded as a decent alternative for plastic, cannot perform cannot perform many things that thin plastic can do. Indeed, thin plastic may be more helpful than paper in some situations. Plastic bags, for example, are frequently used for packaging food and storing liquids and other moist commodities. They may also be used as a protective liner for trash cans, a protective wrap for sensitive garments, or a temporary closure for roof and tap leaks. The plastic bag is a versatile and practical innovation of the 20th century because of these and many more purposes. Manufacturing taller and more lasting plastic film bags are the answer for reuse rather than discarding them entirely. The fact that most plastic film bags are non-biodegradable is one of the reasons why they are often regarded as an environmental hazard. However, if they were made of biodegradable materials such as the bioplastics that are currently being developed in some European nations, the major justification for their prohibition would vanish. Thank you.
Thank you, Izwan, for the deep explanation. Now, coming back to our panelist one, Zara, do you still sticking with your opinion that we should agree banning usage of plastic bag in grocery stores? As Izwan has given his opinion about disagreeing usage of plastic bags.
Sorry, Izwan, I'm totally disagree with your point because I have my own point. The plastic bag maybe will give a big effect to the wildlife and marine life, which is when a small animal was eating a tiny pieces of plastic, it can cause a plastic pollution to enter their food chain. And it also can cause a death of animal like dolphin, turtles, and so on. According to the Green Thumb report, they have found that almost 35% of turtles deaths are caused by the animal's digestive plastics. That's all.
Okay, Zara. So now let's ask our panel three, Hannah. Do you agree with them as they have given a strong base reason that we should agree banning usage of plastic bag in grocery stores?
Okay, thank you, Tashini and Zara. I still stick with my opinion that I disagree that we should ban the usage of plastic bag. It is because that I can conclude from the point that Izara gave just now that the plastic bag will affect the marine life, right? But actually, um, in fact, plastic bag is not uh, research shows that the plastic bag actually make up only a fraction of marine debris. It means that not because of plastic bag itself contaminate the marine life or ocean. It it actually contaminate because of other largest causes of plastic solution, just like plastic water bottle, plastic cutlery, and the biggest issue that we face is the straw. Even we have our own campaign on stop using the straw, right? So here I can see that plastic bag actually is not contaminate the water ocean totally. It contaminate the ocean, but it is not totally. So if we want to ban the usage of plastic, we should ban the the usage of plastic uh plastic, not just only the plastic bag. So here I think I still disagree with Zara's point. Sorry, Zara. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah.
Okay. So, um, thank you, my partner, for the good points. I same with her. I still did not agree with the statement because the solution to the difficulties linked with the use of thin plastic bags is improve their management, not a prohibition. Plastic bags fall under the three R's of solid waste management, which is SWM: reduce, reuse, and recycle. However, even though all Asian nations have solid waste rules, only a handful have effective SWM system. This is due to widespread misperception that managing is synonymous with regulating. Managing plastic bags entails understanding how to use and store them properly so that they may be reused several times, as well as how to recycle them once their useful life has expired. Plastic bag usage, maintenance, reuse, recovery, and recycling guidelines, as well as recycling technology for thin plastic bags are required. That's all from us. Thank you.
So guys, do you have any question to be asked to our panel three and four to stronger your point of agreeing banning the usage of plastic bags in grocery stores?
Yes, I have a question for Hannah and Izwan, but before that, I have to explain my opinion first to support Ezra's uh, point before this. Um, I still stick to my opinion to ban the use of plastic bag because the fact that plastic bag is a petroleum-based plastic that cannot be degrade, but it does break down into a tiny little pieces that will sweep down and end up in a ocean, and it may be consumed by a wildlife or marine life. Hannah had said before that it's not just plastic that cause the wildlife or marine life death, but uh, like what Izara said, that 35%. So that's mean it's a very serious problem that plastic can harm the life of wildlife and marine life. So my next point to strengthen my opinion is plastic made from non-renewable resource like oil and is very energy intensive. It uses 8 to 10% our current oil supply to produce plastic bag. So it just wasting our uh, oil, and we just make our world maybe full of waste and harm to ourselves. So why don't you think it was too much for us? Okay, next is my question for Izara and Izwan. No, sorry, Hana and Izwan. Why don't you agree to ban the use of plastic bags when you know that using it come with a very high cost to the environment, which in turn also negatively affect our health? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. I will answer your question here. The reason is because um, the alternative given itself is also just as harmful as the plastic. Just like how I mentioned before, the uses of the biodegradable plastic. Uh, I think that the alternative given on using the biodegradable plastic is not uh, as the as strong. It's just like how it just seems just like how we use the conventional plastic, because it still harm our health, right? So that is why I still stick with of my opinion that we should ban the plastic bag. Yeah, that's from me. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt, Hana. Um, I disagree with your opinion because I think, as we know, the plastic bag is less used because we have another alternative to bring our things when we go to the grocery store. Like we can bring paper bag, bucket, and so on to save our planet. That's all.
Thank you, Zara. Thank you, Hannah. Therefore, as Ren has said earlier, that we can use cloth bag for 4 years is not harmful to human. So let's have a conclusion that agree we agree need to ban usage of plastic bags in grocery stores. Does everyone agree with that?
Yeah. After hearing the reason from Izara and Rain, I think um, I am convinced that we should ban the uses of plastic bags. So I agree that we should ban the plastic bags.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Izwan. So let's have our ending session now. We have agreed that we should ban the usage of plastic bags in grocery stores. Thank you, everyone, for the forum discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you.